What is good, internet? It is Spirit of Paradox here, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm actually going to be talking about some gaming topics. We're going to talk about Doom, the Dark Ages, and we're going to talk about Microsoft and gaming for a little bit at the end. So, when it comes down to Doom, I've been a big fan of the franchise for a very long time and have absolutely loved every entry in the franchise. And with Doom Eternal, I was wondering what id Software were going to do with the franchise. And obviously, with the Microsoft acquisition of Bethesda and Activision Blizzard, I was worried that the game was going to be an Xbox exclusive. And when Microsoft showed this at their showcase in Summer Games Fest of 2024, they revealed the game, and at the end we only saw Xbox Game Pass on Xbox Series S and S with no PlayStation. Oh, and there was PC, of course. I keep forgetting that. My apologies, my PC players. Um, but there was no PlayStations. But luckily, let me tell you the rest of the story. When I saw that, I was vexed. I was like, no. I was so pissed off because I was like, what? They went from making Doom available on everything for the original game. You can play it on PC, console, an AMT machine, and on a calculator. And then there was me thinking they were relegating it to the Xbox only, and I was like, oh, that's gonna kill sales. But no, a few minutes later, I went on the Bethesda website and they revealed it's for main consoles like PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and hopefully for the new Switch that I'm hearing is going to be revealed soon, maybe. We have to wait and see. So, with this Doom game, it's going to be set after Doom 1 to 64. Doom 3 is in a different universe in the Doom multiverse, so that's its own separate thing. And it's going to be set before Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. So, it's probably going to be explaining what the Doom Slayer did after the ending of Doom 64. I'm not going to spoil anything. I highly recommend you guys go play all the Doom games or watch a Doom lore video. The Doom lore is fantastic. So it's going to be set after that, and we did get some teasers towards it in the campaign of Doom Eternal as well. But this is probably going to fill out the blanks between Doom 64 and Doom 2016. It's going to explain the Sentinels and whatnot, and the makers, of course. But when we see the gameplay, folks, this game looks fantastic. Even though it's going to be a lot slower than Doom 2016, I've actually returned to Doom 2016 recently. I'm replaying it now, and that game is actually really fast. Like to the point where I was having difficulty hitting the targets. That's how fast you move. And then there was Doom Eternal, which is a little bit more slower compared to Doom 2016. And this game has been confirmed it's going to be slower than Doom Eternal. So this is going to be a lot more slower than Doom 2016. So but that doesn't bother me because they are going to compensate for that. So let's talk about the weapons. So the shield first, we have this chainsaw shield that you can just pull the chain and activate the blades around the rim. And you can throw that Captain America style at demons or demon or crowds of demons, and you could basically just shred loads of them in half all at once, and it will come back to you Captain America style. Then there is also going to be the weapons like the skull grinding weapon, where basically the ammunition is going to be a skull, and the gun basically grinds up the bone and uses those grinded up pieces of bone as ammunition. That is dope. I think that is really hardcore and perfect for Doom. Then there is the bolt gun as well. I'm assuming that is going to be the older version of the rail gun, I believe it's called in Doom, or the bolt gun. I don't know the names of every gun, but I know there's like the mini gun, the super shotgun, the BFG 9000, the plasma rifle. I don't know every gun's name though, for the most part, but I'm assuming that's going to be the replacement for that. Then we have the famous super shotgun. Somehow that seems like it's going to be more powerful than it was in Doom 2016 and in Doom Eternal. Maybe it's because you're using a different type of ammunition compared to what you were using in Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. So I think that could easily be explained. Then we're also going to have another melee weapon, a mace or like a spiked ball on a shield. I believe it's called a mace. I think that's called a mace, but cool. So the game's going to be a lot more melee orientated as well. When the brutal takedowns in Doom Eternal or the gore takedowns were all fantastic to do. Hella fun to take down demons through a melee. And now you're going to be able to use your shield for defense and offense, and you're going to be using a mace, and you can use your legs as well. So it's going to be a lot more melee orientated in this game. I can't wait to get my hands on it and play. And it's coming out in 2025. It seems like all the good shit is coming out next year, and this year is going to be relatively dry. So, oh, I also want to talk about the suit as well. The suit looks badass for the most part. I wonder when we're going to get the Praetor suit. In my opinion, that's my favorite version of the new trilogy of Doom games of the suit. The 2016 version, in my opinion, was perfect. Didn't need to be changed. I rocked that suit a lot, and the different color variations in Doom Eternal. So that's my favorite version, and the Sentinel one just behind that as well. And then it would be the Maker suit. But this is probably going to be right behind that, and then the Doom Eternal default. But I love all the suits for the main part, but my particular favorites, this is probably going to be number 5 for me. So, yep, that's what I really wanted to talk about for Doom. Can't wait to play this game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this game. So I want to talk about Microsoft because we all know there's been a lot of controversy in the games industry. Not just Microsoft, I'm not doing no dick riding here. Sony's been acting like right cunts recently, and I think I need to make a video about that, and I mainly play on PlayStation. But when it comes down to Microsoft, we all know like their position when it comes down to the main three consoles of PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo, and they were basically in third place. And I would say that was due to because of how they revealed the Xbox One back in 2013. In my opinion, I think Microsoft had held it down at their best for the Xbox 360 generation. I would say 50 to either 50 to or 60% of that generation, it was down to Xbox, and then PlayStation came back swinging with some classic exclusives. Some of my favorites like Resistance, even though that came out when it began for the most part. Killzone, been a fan of that franchise since the PlayStation 2. They need to bring back Resistance and Killzone, or at least bring back the old games so I can play the multiplayer on those. I'm not out here playing no Horizon Zero Dawn, and I ain't out here playing no Ross Clark Concord, some bloody Guardians of the Galaxy Overwatch ripoff. I ain't out here trying to play that. I want Killzone. Come on, man. Especially after that bullshit ending in Shadowfall. But ever since the Xbox One reveal, it's just been a downward spiral for Microsoft and the Xbox. They have come back with some pro-consumer like features like Xbox Game Pass. I would say it's actually better than PlayStation Premium, and I'm a PlayStation main. I've been a PlayStation main my entire life. I had the Xbox 360, but I had the Red Rings of Death, but that weren't Microsoft's fault, it was secondhand. So I was very aware of that. Um, but it actually lasted 3 years, so I did enjoy it for the most part. Played Gears, Halo, Fable, that kind of stuff there, but mainly played on my PlayStation. But when it came down to the Xbox Series X, they went for the more powerful console route. That didn't help them, and then they went and bought out Activision and Blizzard by spending billions. I think it was about around 10 billion for not Microsoft, for Bethesda, and 69 billion for Activision Blizzard. Oh, how convenient. But in my opinion, not even that. I need to also talk about, yeah, they own Bethesda now. Some companies have been shut down, even though Microsoft said their company's games sold relatively well and had critical acclaim and got awards, and then a year later they shut them down anyway. So it's a scary time to be a games developer, because now the games industry's budgets have gone so crazy. Microsoft overspent on Bethesda and Activision, and now they have to try and make their money back. So 69 billion, they need to make 69 billion, and then they need to double that at least to make their money back and make profit. So it's not looking good for Microsoft right now, especially with the position that they are in the games industry. When it comes down to Doom, I think Doom will sell very well. Doom is a household name for the most part. Everybody knows about Doom. I think it will sell well. I'm glad it's not an Xbox exclusive, because that would have just killed it. Like, killed the sales completely and the franchise. So I am very excited to see what this game holds, but Microsoft, man, it ain't looking too good for them. And truth be told, it ain't looking good for a lot of companies, including Sony and other developers around the block. So, yeah, man, you guys let me know what you guys think about that topic when it comes down to the games industry. Nowadays, gaming has just not had the same itch for me. I've actually been collecting action figures as a hobby than playing video games. Because nowadays, I think I've played a lot of games where I've played a version of it and I've already got it. Or the original version of said item, or what the trend is. Because nowadays, I feel like the games industry is just following trends instead of making top quality games. And there's just too many live services. And I'm going to be honest, I pretty much played live services throughout the entirety of last generation. Like, I'm a Destiny not even day one, a beta. Destiny 1 beta player, played the entirety of the lifespan of Destiny 1. Destiny 2, but I stopped playing Destiny 2 halfway through year 1. I just got fed up with the franchise. Moved over to Warframe. I put thousands of hours into Warframe, and now I don't really play Warframe anymore because I'm just sick and tired of online games with grind. So now I've been playing a lot of single player games, older games like the Mass Effect trilogy, Doom, Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. If you guys would like reviews for that, let me know. You know, Prototype, Metal Gear Solid. I'm very excited for the remake. Don't you worry, I'm going to be making a video about that real soon. But, yeah. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. What do you guys think about Doom the Dark Ages? Are you excited? Do you not play Doom? And how do you guys think about Microsoft and the games industry as a whole right now? Let me know in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.